Well, hello. I hope everyone's doing well. I spent the last 2 weekends in restorative justice workshops, and they were phenomenal at the International Institute of Restorative Justice. And actually, there's many of the sites around the world, but the main one is in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. So I feel a little behind, a little out of it. I feel like haven't touched base with you as much as I would like. A little late in getting the video up today, but as you all know, you're in the home stretch. Okay, you've finished week 3. This week I am grading your Rowley decisions on least restrictive environment. You've posted to Padlet after viewing some work on parents, and you discussed Schaefer versus Wiest, a Supreme Court decision dealing with burden of proof. And so I'll be grading all of those this week. As you move into this week, weeks 4 and week 5, you're really doing a fair amount of your group work. So by now you've touched base with your groups. You're working on your manifestation determination worksheet, which I'll come back to in just a minute. You're working on your presentations for your legal principle. You're working on your PictoChart, and you do have, you're finishing up a quiz this week on all of the principles. You will have one final quiz on other related legislation, other legislation that supports children with disabilities, and your final case study analysis. Now let me just speak briefly to each of the group assignments. The manifestation determination, I'm trying to keep the standards high, keep the assessments the same, but give a little leeway because it is summer. So again, the video is not important. I will be grading your manifestation determination worksheet. Some of you have questioned the information on the IEP, etc. Again, cases can't give you all information. So as long as I see that your hypothetical information based on a real true case, DJ really happened, that you've incorporated what would be logical information for a child like DJ and for the case, then that will be fine. So so work on that. Your legal principle group work. Some of you have questioned, and rightfully, I should have pointed this out, that not all principles have Supreme Court decisions. Even though we have a number of Supreme Court decisions related to special education, not all principles have gotten as high as the Supreme Court. And so if that's the case, you can certainly choose 2 circuit level cases and 1 administrative review, a hearing officer review, to present. Having said that, well, anyway, I think that's enough on that one. There have been some questions. I'm trying to answer questions on the manifestation, the legal principles. Oh, the PictoChart, your group PictoChart. Remember that these other pieces of legislation, the ADA, Section 504, as well as ESSA, they're large, they're huge. There's many components to them. You are to select one area and explore it in depth in your PictoChart. And remember, a PictoChart is a poster, essentially. It's an infographic poster. Think of it as developing something to teach someone about the component of the law you've chosen. So anyway, I hope this helps. I look forward to catching up on the grading here and reading your work. I am back in full swing getting ready for a trauma-informed education workshop that we're given in August. So I am around. Take care. Have a good week.